Welcome to SortaOkay Reviews, where every fandom's welcome. I'm Nathan Bedard.
I'm Brad Newton.
And today we are doing a commemorative video, just like a rundown of Dragon Ball Super. The last episode aired yesterday.
Yeah, it was episode 131. It's the end of the series for now, at least. So we just wanted to talk about it, because we didn't get a chance ever to review it. So this is going to be more of a laid-back, casual, we're just talking about Dragon Ball Super.
Yeah, so grab some snacks, grab some drinks. Let's talk about Dragon Ball Super.
So, what did you think about it overall? Do you think it's better than Z? What do you think about it?
Well, hands down, not better than Z.
Yeah.
I don't think that they necessarily captured that same feeling as Z.
Mm-hmm.
And it took a little hard because we were watching in Japanese. When we were kids, we used to watch it straight from English.
Yeah.
And, those are the voices we fell in love with. So that it took a lot getting used to the Japanese voice actors. And what kind of sucked was they made the freaking the movies first, and now Japan, they're just rehashing the movies for the first season of something now, and that really took away from the series coming back. I think a little bit. They added a little bit to it.
I don't know. I thought the movies were teased, because if it wasn't for the movies, we wouldn't have got the show. It was because the movies did so well that we got the show, and then they took the movies and the show and they expanded upon it.
Yeah, but I guess I would have been more okay with it, but God, the animation at the beginning of that series was horrible.
And that was just because the time constraints.
They had freaking Mega Bloks version of Super Saiyan 3 Goku on screen.
It's because was really bad, I'll give you that. But you got to remember that the movies have way bigger budget and way more time to animate.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. It was hard to go from seeing that high quality to that. And then, it was just, and I was excited about the new series. But, once we got, after that, what was the next arc? It was the
Resurrection of F.
After the movie. So Resurrection of F. Then we got into the tournament. That's when it started getting good, because we got Hit's a total badass.
There's more Saiyans.
There's a whole nother Saiyan Earth out there, which was really cool.
Yeah.
We met Kaba. I like Kaba.
He's got that pupil-mentor relationship with Vegeta.
Yeah, I like how Vegeta somewhat treats Kaba more of a son than he did with Trunks.
Yeah.
But it was just cool, and of course there was another Frieza. It was Frost, and we found out that Beerus had a brother, Champa, and there was more angels just like Whis and stuff, and but that was cool. We finally we got that old style tournament back, and
the classic 5-on-5, even though it was really just Goku and Vegeta versus the other 5.
Yeah, and then that was fun. That was cool. We of course we got the new Super Saiyan form, which was blue. Yeah. I really liked it. I wish they could have just skipped the original God form, because it just reminded me a little too much of Kaioken. I wish they could have just done maybe his hair blue in the beginning, and then he obtained Super Saiyan. That was the controlled power.
Yeah, I know they've got some crazy name for the Super Saiyan Blue now, Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan.
Yeah.
But I don't know. To me that was just the true Super Saiyan God. That's the way I decided to look at it.
Yeah.
Because it was just with the Ultra Instinct thing, the Ultra Instinct Mastered was actually the true Ultra Instinct.
Yeah. But I mean, it was I like Super Saiyan Blue. I
think it's my favorite form, honestly.
It had a little uncertainty with it, because some episodes is it totally dominated, and then some parts it's
power scaling.
Yeah, the power scaling was a little bit of a problem throughout the show. I think that there's totally moments where you can totally defend it, especially with that fight with Kefla. Goku was weak as hell. He's been fighting that whole tournament.
Let's try to keep it in order, though. Let's try to keep the arcs in order right now, though.
Who do we?
After Hit, I'm trying to remember. It was the Future Trunks arc.
Future Trunks arc, and I was so excited, because Future Trunks is probably my second favorite Dragon Ball Z character of all time. And it was a little weird though, also getting used to, because they made his hair blue. I think that was
just an animation thing.
Yeah, I think it was.
Bulma's hair is originally supposed to be purple, and then they have it blue in the show.
Yeah, I think originally
Trunks'
hair was always supposed to be blue.
Or purple, because in the manga, Bulma's hair is purple too.
Oh, okay, so yeah.
It's either or. It's just an animation mistake. They just That's what it is.
But it was cool to see him, and that boy cannot. Although that boy cannot catch a break though. First, he had to deal with the stuff with
androids,
Cell.
yeah.
He took a W though for the Majin Buu apparently.
Yeah, I like how they referenced that. They didn't ignore that. Like he's like, "Are you having a problem with Majin Buu?" And he's like, "No." He's like, "I took care of me and Supreme Kai. We took care of Majin Buu."
Was that Vegeta that asked him that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Vegeta's
like, "You got a problem with Majin Buu? Because I could totally take that win right now for you. Like I could go in there and totally wreck him right now. Can I get that? No. All right, whatever."
And then like, there's this guy called Goku Black. To me, I think I'll have to watch maybe the Tournament of Power again, but I think the Future Trunks arc is probably the best arc in all of Super.
Yeah, it was really cool because like they kept going back, and then it led up to one of the most hype moments ever, which was we got the fusion back.
Which to me that was a letdown because we only got Vegito,
sort of a letdown because
Super Saiyan Blue Vegito for a little bit.
Like they kind of helped it a little bit. Like they said, oh, the reason why they wouldn't like they would separate is because apparently only Kais are the ones that can sustain the fusion forever. But more based on the power level.
Thing.
Yeah.
And people were upset about the retcon thing, but Dragon Ball Z was a retcon too. Goku being from space was the original plan. So
yeah.
Dragon Ball in general is just a bunch of retcons.
I wish he would have lasted a little bit longer though, but it totally made sense because Vegito Blue has got to be. I think they said like he can take on he can beat Beerus. Like he has to.
Possibly, we don't really know. We didn't get to see enough of him.
No, but then we found out like Zamasu, Goku Black, they're the same people, but Zamasu took Goku's body, which was kind of bad, like horrible to think about it.
Yeah, and then another Zamasu wished for immortality, so there's two of them.
Yeah, and then and so then you had that, and then like they kept fighting him, of course, but then like once they fused, like they kind of. That's when they kind of took the immortal, like they kind of set up their win because once they were able to like take him, like the mortal side of Goku Black like was negated, it wasn't working right. So
and then they never explained Super Saiyan Rose, which I thought was a cool form, but they never really explained it. It was like Super Saiyan God, but with an actual God using it, I guess.
Yeah, I think it was just because it was Zamatsu's soul in Goku's body. That's why like it was same thing as Blue, but because it was Zamatsu's soul, it turned pink instead of. I think that was just one of those things where. You can technically assume things,
and then
Trunks, but I'm gonna choose to assume that
Trunks had the whole blue aura, but he never actually went Super Saiyan Blue.
Yeah, I think they called it like Limit Breaker or something.
Yeah.
It was cool. It was just like
they just don't explain stuff.
Yeah, I guess the best way you can explain it, it's like what Gohan had when he fought Cell. It's just he hit a new level of potential.
I suppose.
I guess. The way it ended was kind of
going. Oh yeah, before we get into that, just something I remembered. One thing I wanted to talk about that we didn't was Kaioken Super Saiyan Blue.
Oh god, when he went Super Saiyan.
Like we kind of skipped the whole
watching that in English was like one of the best experiences ever because Sean Schemmel can just yell to perfection and just it was so cool.
Like Hit was such a cool character,
and it was a reference to beginning of Dragon Ball Z. That was really cool.
But yeah, anyway, how the Zamasu arc ended. Was I mean they didn't really beat him. He just kind of became the universe.
Yeah, we became like that bad desktop background.
Yeah.
Virus.
And then Zeno has to come in and erase him.
Goku just like, hey, I know who can help us beat 1-800 Zeno.
Yeah, there you go.
He's like, hey, what up? And he's like, hey, take care of this dude.
Zenos is like, looks terrible.
This is not good. Done.
And then they go back to that timeline, and Zeno is just floating there. That's one of my favorite parts.
Yeah, he's. What's going on?
He's just upside down, floating there.
Yeah, he's just like, I guess I don't have nothing to do tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then it was cool. Also, like Trunks got a freaking Spirit Bomb sword, which I'm pretty sure that's what it was. He got a Spirit Bomb, but on his sword, which was so cool.
Which is kind of how Goku went Ultra Instinct in the next arc. But
yeah, and it makes sense why he did a lot of damage to Zamasu because like it was pure energy. Like the Spirit Bomb's the most powerful thing ever.
Yeah.
So after that arc, we hit a couple filler moments.
Yeah, there's filler arcs in between. I'm sure there was that whole fake Vegeta one. I don't remember when that one was. But,
and that was another thing. Like, they weren't quite to even Dragon Ball Z's filler standards because we had that Garlic Jr. saga, which was pretty cool. for Dragon Ball Z.
No, the Garlic Steamer Saga was.
It was
awful.
better. It was better than some of the filler episodes we had.
No.
Oh, real quick too. Also, when we get the Future Trunks arc, one of the best, most heartwarming episodes was seeing Trunks look at Gohan and his family like, damn, like this isn't the warrior I knew. It's not my Gohan, but I'm so happy for him because this is what my Gohan would have preferred than being a great warrior.
Than being a warrior that has to fight the androids, which is a cool moment. I was also kind of disappointed that Future Trunks didn't stay at the end because his universe was gone.
Yeah.
I'm like, he should have just stayed with them. Like, I mean, I know they had the young Trunks there too, but you know, I just would have been cool for him to stick around.
Yeah, because he should have stayed. Because it seems like whatever time, like whenever he goes back to his timeline's just screwed.
Well, I mean, his timeline now is gone, so nobody erased it.
We sent him back to a point where he could stop all that from happening, though. I think something like that.
Well, it's a different universe. Remember when he goes back in time? It's a different universe.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I think after that, like the next main arc, which is the Tournament of Power.
The Tournament of Power,
which is the end.
And like that was one of the biggest lead up ever. I mean, I remember people were like this is all I care about because it was gathering all these warriors from different universes to just Royal Rumble. Like it was cool. Did you like the roster that the universe had?
I kind of wished Boo would have been involved. I would like to see Boo. I kind of don't like how they. Oh, he's asleep. That annoyed me.
Now seeing that all the way through, I wish you could have took out Tien and put in Boo because Tien sadly did nothing in the Tournament Power. Really, nothing.
He took out that sniper guy.
He took out one guy, yeah, but like it was like Master Roshi,
had some cool techniques, at least.
Krillin, like they all had way better moments in that tournament than Tien did, and
like the Master Roshi even got to pull out the old evil containment wave.
Yeah, that was one thing too. Like Goku recruiting everyone, that led to a couple issues with some of the power scaling.
And then I do like the idea of bringing in Frieza though, like Frieza's replacement for Boo.
It was different. I think like we just got to get to that point now where it's like I think Toriyama wants to make Frieza part of that story.
He knows that Frieza's his best bad guy.
Yeah.
So it's like you don't like with the Loki and Winter Soldiers, like you keep your best bad guy around.
Yeah, and what was it? I wish they could have brought Gotenks, but I understood.
Yeah, he was sorely lacking from this series.
And they said no kids. I think they said no kids are allowed to participate in the tournament.
I don't know if they explicitly said that. I don't.
Maybe it was just like Beerus or Goku.
But like, yeah, they just said no kids. Like, the only time we got to see Gotenks was at the very beginning with Beerus, and he got wrecked.
Yeah, and then, like, once we got to the Tournament Power, it was like it was pretty cool. It was like
everyone got their moment and stuff.
Everyone got their moment. And then
the coolest part, obviously, to me, is when Goku first goes Ultra Instincts for the first time. When Beerus goes, he's coming.
Yeah.
That theme.
The Tournament Power also introduced Kale and Khalifa, which I don't care. People say they're annoying. Some people say they're annoying, but I really like them. I like how she was like shy, and they're the ones like Goku. She's the prodigy. Broly. Yeah, she's like she's the female Broly, and then the Kale like the Khalifa. She's like the kind of like the Goku of that universe. And, you know, she's definitely just talented, and
she's a prodigy.
She's a prodigy.
But people were upset about how strong she got.
Well, that was like that had my biggest complaint of the whole series. Like some moments were like definitely like I don't know about this. Okay, I can figure a way to like make it up in my mind or if I look into it. But that point, a tingling in my back. Are you kidding me? Trunks had to see Gohan die. Gohan had to fight a year in the hyperbolic time chamber. Goku had to see Krillin die 10,000 times. I mean, it was just like, come on.
Yeah. Gotenks was a little weak though. He just got mad, but he was emotional. Like his kids are emotional. So I kind of got Goten's transformation because kids overreact to stuff. Yeah,
I just felt like with their transformation, they could have done it a little bit better. Like I was just like, I wasn't buying into that. Because Kale, I think hers I got because she loves Kale. She's like her sister, and whenever she
get hurt,
she get hurt. She's like, not happening.
Yeah,
and she would just go berserker, and like that was our like homage to Broly, I guess, and
then we got Kefla, their fusion. They
Oh.
Portera fusioned them.
They look so good. They I like how cocky she was, because that's what Vegeta was. Like, they were just cocky because they knew how powerful they were.
Yeah.
And I don't know, I understood her power level. Going back to what I was saying in the beginning, Goku was tired, he was beaten, he was out of energy. Even in Blue and all that, it's like he was fighting, but just because they're in that form doesn't mean they're at their full potential. So in Vegito, when he fought Boo with...
Like, he didn't have, like, a scratch on him when he fought Boo. He was, like, infinitely strong.
Boo had Gohan, Gotenks, all them in him. All that energy.
Yeah.
And still, Vegito only had to go Super Saiyan and mopped the floor with him.
And he didn't even have to go Super Saiyan. He was still
Didn't have
beaten
to.
out.
Yep, didn't have to. Beat him as a candy.
So
he beat him as a candy.
He beat him as a candy. And then they also had the legendary Super Saiyan status, too. And regular Super Saiyan 2 as well. So, I mean, I kind of get how strong they were. Goku was tired, so they're on level Blue.
Yeah.
But people are upset about that. There's, like, jokes about how Kefla was just going to beat everybody. Like, she was going to beat Jiren, then she was going to beat the Angels, then she was going to go fight Zeno. That was, like, a joke.
Yeah. Like, so then, like, and it was cool seeing, like, also Kaba getting Super Saiyan 2 made sense to me. Like, you know, in that tournament, it was like, yeah, like...
Well, he already got Super Saiyan 1 in the first one.
In his universe, his life, everybody was relying on him. That emotion set it off, and I liked it. It kind of reminded me of Gohan, like a little bit of Gohan's moment.
And segueing into that, next person I want to talk about was Gohan. I was a little disappointed in Gohan's in the Tournament of Power. They spent all this time getting him back to his ultimate Gohan form. He even said, like, I'll get to your strength, Dad. Like, I'll get your strength a different way.
Like, I understand they got to make Goku the main guy, and that's fine and all that, but the way they set up Gohan, he's like, yeah, I got my old Mystic form back, but I want to go higher. Yeah. Why did you tease that if you weren't going to give him something? Yeah. And he didn't even... I would have been actually a little bit more okay with it.
Team captain, but...
Yeah, well, he took out Dispo, right?
But he had a Kamikaze
with 17. So it was just like... Could you just at least like made him take him out by himself, like,
and then maybe him get eliminated by Topo or something?
Yeah, Topo come in and take him out, and then that would lead into Vegeta. That was a cool thing too. Vegeta fans, I think, would be pretty happy with towards the end of how he went out.
Yeah, he gets a new form, and then
Super Saiyan Blue, Super Saiyan Evolution is what the Dokkan card said. So that's I think what they're calling it.
Yeah, it's just a darker blue. But he uses that technique. He gets redemption for that making himself explode technique that he used on Majin Buu to eliminate Topo. And Topo was way stronger than I ever thought he would be.
Oh my God, Topo hit that Nutrisystem of justice. He bulked up.
That God of Destruction workout plan.
He was just like, forget justice. Justice sucks. I'm gonna beat all of you.
Like God of Destruction.
Yeah, and then it led up to the final. Everybody was waiting for Jiren and Goku, and then finally Goku got Ultra Instinct again. Still wasn't enough, so then he had to master it. He had to gain the full power of it, and I love that. And like when all the gods stand up and they're like
everyone wants to watch this.
This guy could probably beat us now. Like these guys can beat us now. We should be scared of this. Yeah, we should acknowledge this at least.
The two strongest warriors. And then, unfortunately, Ultra Instinct, we got the twist ending. Jiren was beat, but Goku's body just couldn't handle it anymore.
Yep, and so then Jiren was going to take him out, but then, lo and behold, Frieza shows up and like
17.
And 17
that
out of
was
nowhere.
Like the biggest twist. Like
he's just like, I'm back.
17 was dead. He sacrificed himself.
That cruise. He wanted that cruise. He was just like, I'm not giving up on this cruise.
Yeah.
And
people were saying 17's the MVP of this arc. I'm like, maybe.
Yep. And towards around all this time too, we were getting told it was gonna end and stuff, and it, we're just like, how? We thought that they were building up to some more arcs and stuff. But
yeah, let's talk about the last episode.
So last episode, I couldn't stop smiling.
Yeah, it was a lot better than I thought it was gonna be.
The quality of the animation was phenomenal. And oh my God, seeing Goku and Frieza fight together was so weirdly awesome. It was just like
Frieza finally accepts no bullshit this time, Frieza. You and me together. He's weak. We're all way beyond our limits. Goku says, "Let's just go and end this."
Because if he beats us, you die. If we win, you could still die, or you could get revived. Pick your poison.
And yeah, my favorite part of that is Goku's like struggling just to go Super Saiyan, and at the very end, like his hair's like just glowing and glowing. It was like kind of like the first time he goes Super Saiyan. It was like a nice callback.
And it added some to Jiren too, because Jiren was just this like stiff, like I'm the best, and then finally he had some emotion and character to him, where he's like wait, friendship can't give you power, justice gives you power. This doesn't, and like he has his last hurrah, but they take him out, and 17's the winner.
Yep. Goku and Frieza sacrifice himself. 17's the winner. He gets the wish.
And the music during all those scenes added so much more to it too.
And what was 17's wish?
17's wish wasn't the cruise.
Yeah.
He wished for all the universes to come back, which
everyone assumed would happen.
I figured. I mean, I'm okay with it. Dragon Ball has never really had that like twist ending. Like it just.
I mean, it was kind of a twist in itself that 17 was the one who won the tournament.
Yeah.
Like, no one would have guessed that.
And it turned out that Zeno actually knew who was going to win in the end anyways, but just in case,
he didn't know who was going to win. He just figured whoever won, he figured they would make the wish to bring all the universes back.
Yeah, and if he didn't, he would just erase everybody.
Yeah, he said if he would have made a selfish wish, he just would have erased them.
So it added a little bit to Zeno too, that he wasn't just this mindless god. And then of course everybody gets wished back. It's really nice.
We see everyone from the tournament.
Yeah.
And then again, we just get a pan of everybody that we saw from the tournament, and we get to see Champa's universe back and hit, and I thought that was cool.
Kale and them want to go Super Saiyan 3 now.
Yeah, like let's go train some more. Even Jiren like wants to meet Goku again. He's just sitting there.
Yeah, their universe was kind of cool. It was like really futuristic. But yeah, so then you had that, and then
the final shot.
Frieza was like, "All right, send me back to hell. Let's get this over with." And then Whis is just like, "Nah, you get it. You deserve it."
Apparently, Whis can just bring people back to life like that.
Whis can turn back time 10 seconds and just bring people back. Like he's a walking Dragon Ball.
Yeah, I know. Maybe that little thing in his staff there's a Dragon Ball.
Maybe. Maybe as a piece of the super. I don't know. That would be. But
I mean, he is an angel to me. I mean, it makes sense. He could bring people back to life.
But yep, then we pretty much get panels of what everyone is doing, and then of course we get
the final shot: Vegeta and Goku going back one more time to their original fight. They had the same stances that they did.
Yeah, I mean, I know that they always want to fight each other. It was a little like just like, hey, let's go fight. Like, okay.
Like they both smiled at each other. Like it was like a sparring thing.
I think it was just like an homage to like, okay, when they first fought, to like, now we started this new series, Dragon Ball Z's back, or Dragon Ball's back, and like here's where they are now, and like the same stances, same place. It was really nice.
It was like, yeah. And that, to me, the biggest thing to take away from Dragon Ball Super is it's a nostalgia show.
It really, yeah, it is.
It's just a nostalgia. It's like makes you think back to the good old days when we were kids watching Dragon Ball Z growing up.
Yep, and it definitely had its flaws. Like we definitely didn't agree with some of the things, and it didn't beat Dragon Ball Z. It was.
I did like it better than GT.
I don't know. I don't know where I could place it.
I don't think it's better than Dragon Ball. I think Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball, then Super, then GT.
But I enjoyed it. I will always be thankful that we got it, that we got Dragon Ball in our time. I wish we could have reviewed it, but
yeah. There's a movie coming out at the end of the year.
We will be reviewing that.
Yeah,
and
when it comes out in America.
Supposedly, they say that there's going to be something after the movie, like a new series.
Maybe a new series, another movie. Who knows?
Yeah, it makes sense. I mean, it makes a lot of money. I think it makes more money over here than it does in Japan, but it definitely makes us money, so I don't see it stopping anytime soon. But I think that's gonna be it.
Thanks for joining us for our nostalgia talk for Dragon Ball Super.
Yeah, we hope you enjoyed it. We can't wait for the rest of the series to get dubbed. We're gonna we're gonna watch it, and we can't wait for the movie. But let us know in the comments what you thought of Dragon Ball Super. If you had anything you wanted to say about it. Anything you want to say?
Yep, and make sure, as always, you can subscribe to this button over here and check out another anime review right here.
That's going to do it for us at SortaOkay Reviews. We hope you have a good day. Thank you.